Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello listeners, thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris, and I have with me some gifts for the players here in this game, because we actually have official Knights of Roleplay dice.
Nice.
Yeah. And by the time this episode airs, I will try to have a picture of these up on Instagram, possibly some more other socials, and maybe we'll run like a contest or something where we can people can enter and we can give you one of these awesome dice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pass these out real quick. There you go, Greg, John.
Nice.
Sarah.
And it's black.
Woo. Black
Brian,
is
wanna hand it
best.
back?
It's high contrast.
It is black with gold lettering.
Yeah, hell.
I approve of the black.
I guess we will have to play with that
Play with them tonight.
But I rolled a 2. That's right.
Ooh, 16.
Roll the ones out.
Oh!
So with that, I'll turn it over to John for more Tune of Annihilation.
Well, I guess the players are in real trouble tonight because I got a new dice. Look at that. All right, so
No, it's totally rooting for us.
Yes.
As long as it keeps rolling twos for you.
it's the law of conservation of ninjutsu. It's my 1 dice against your 5 dice, which means my die is 5 times as powerful. That's how that works.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Anyway.
Where we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had started exploring a room with a big hole in it, as you tend to find inside dungeons. Whereupon Durkris, while fiddling with a statue, once again unleashed horror on the party by summoning a clay golem into the room.
That's what they do best.
After one harrowing and really lucky fight later, the party secured a silver key that they used to unlock a chest wherein they found a couple more eyeballs.
Yay, eyeballs.
Yeah. With a bit more exploration, they figured out where the eyeballs go around a doorway mirror thing at the end of a hallway, which they found the eyeballs will just snap into place into little recesses around it. Not having anywhere else to go, they backtracked to the whole room and searched around and found the secret passage to the wind room. So we've gone from the hole to the wind.
Whoa.
So, and that is where we pick up. Mayok has just flipped a lever that started the wind, and though he made his first check to fight off the howling screeches that the wind makes and tries to drive you insane, the rest of the party still has yet to enter the room. However,
So we're into initiative, right?
at this point, we are going to enter initiative. So everybody give me an initiative roll.
With our new die.
Oh my. I have advantage on initiative, so
New dice and old
that's
dice.
good.
Let's see who wins.
15, yes.
Yeah, 15.
New dice
Pretty
does
good.
not win. Boo.
I don't have any kind of initiative modifier, so I think you're ahead of me.
No, I'm at +0.
Oh, I'm at +0.
Okay, AA, what you got?
What a couple of zeros. 16.
16 for AA. Durkris. Durkris.
12.
12.
No.
GH98.
15.
Kalana.
15
Modifiers.
0.
plus 4.
Okay, Kalana goes first. Okay. And Mayok.
15.
What's your modifier?
0.
0. Roll off, you two.
Rollies with the new dice. 10.
15.
Okay. Alrighty. So let me just rearrange my notes here. As to who's going in what order. First up will be AA, then Kalana, Mayock, then GH98, then Chris brings up the tail.
Wow. That's appropriate.
You had advantage.
I know.
You're in last.
It gave me a 2. My dice failed me.
Okay, so let me
Bad dice.
So let me reset the scene with. Okay. So to re-describe the room that Mayock sees and the rest of you are about to enter. Two balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a disc 10 feet across. A single torch burns brightly above each balcony. On the east balcony, where you're entering, stands a rough... Oh, sorry, no. The opposite from where you're entering. One day I will learn the difference between my east and west. On the east balcony, across from you, stands a rough-hewn 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings and currently open hands, one of which there's a little gleam of something sitting on it. Set in the wall on the west balcony is a rusty lever, now in the down position.
Going down.
From the floor of the pit, a howling wind is blowing straight upwards. Gentle, which is causing each of the platforms to gently rock in the wind.
Swell.
All right. So, and AA, you have not yet entered the room. You are still in the pit. You're kind of on the stairs between the pit room and the wind room.
Alright, I approach the room then.
Okay. As you enter the room. Okay. All right. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh wait, he's near me, so he gets
Yes, you are near him, so you get
I
plus
don't think it's gonna help. That'll be a 7.
7.
That'll be an 8.
An 8? All right. As you enter the room, the shrieking of the winds just pierces your ears and drives into your brain, and you take 27 psychic damage.
Whoa. Whoa.
27 second damage?
In a row?
Yeesh.
That's not good.
I rolled 3 9s on the damage.
Wow.
On D10s.
On D10s.
Brutal.
Not probable, but possible.
Could have been 3.
Well, it's like when he rolled those the slicing crawlway door damage.
What would you like to do?
He rolled it hot.
You can still have movement. and
First, I
stuff?
would like to wince in pain.
Okay, you may wince in
Yes,
pain.
Chris's nose.
The jump to the first platform is 10 feet.
And there's the crawlway. How far off of that balcony that we saw before?
To the left, yes. One thing I mentioned. While you're standing on a balcony, the balcony does not go all the way to the far walls on the side. But on the left wall and up a little ways, you do see a small vent.
How far is that spacing?
It's 5 feet from the left side and right side of the balcony to the left and right walls.
So basically, you'd have to jump into the crawlway.
From the platform.
From the side of the balcony, you'd have to jump 5 feet to reach the crawlway that's up on the wall.
Well, you'd have to jump 5 feet out.
5 feet up.
Actually, you probably have to jump about. If I'm reading the map right, probably. Actually, no, that's even lower. About 15 feet up.
Or you'd have to have a Psy Warrior party ally who can
How
telekinetically
tall
move
are
people
we?
30 feet.
In this one, in this room.
I only have 3 points left. I can do it 3 times.
Okay.
So people who can possibly make the jump whichever way on their own.
Okay. The ceiling itself is 15 feet above you, so I'll say the crawl space is 10 feet above you. And he did ask for the depth. What's the range on the light? Is it 30-30? 30 bright, 30 dim?
I think it's 2020.
20-20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dark
and what's the
vision?
range on your dark vision?
I don't think I have dark vision.
Oh,
I think-
AA. Right, well, AA. What's the range on your dark vision? It's usually 30 feet.
I don't have
It's
it,
like
so.
you can see in dim light as if it were normal, I think, out to...
Mine is 60 feet.
60 feet?
You can see in dim light within 60 feet.
Okay, you can just barely see the floor.
Ouchies. That's not good.
And the light from the torch isn't providing any more illumination.
Torchlight only goes maybe 20 or 30 feet.
The torchlights are... The
Torchlight's
torches are
not going
only...
to give you any. Sorry.
They're only illuminating the platforms.
Oh, okay. So it's not illuminating anything other than what is in the general vicinity
It
of the light.
won't go far enough,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the torches are generally pretty weak light.
Yeah. It's like 20 bright, 20 dim. I don't know. I
Or
used
dark
to know
vision
it,
can see
yeah.
better than your torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular light is
I
like
mean,
2020.
he has light on his shield. That's the one thing he's got going for him right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 2020.
Yeah.
I can go up the wall. I could plant a rod and maybe tie a rope over.
I was actually thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, Kalano's not just
Maybe
going
hold
to
the
go
rope.
send herself flying.
Come back,
because
hold
she
the
is.
rope while
Well, a
people
moment.
crawl over.
To reel back... I mean, no, you're not doing it deliberately, but to reel back a little bit on the metagaming, you're not in the room.
I know.
Yeah.
So far, the only people who see the room are AA and Mayor.
Can we hear any noise from up in the room?
You hear a lot of shrieking.
Okay. All right.
All right. And as far as making a jump, that's your strength
Strength
score.
athletics.
Oh, just a strength check.
To make the jump, everybody is going to have to make a strength athletics check. And because of the wind, it will be at disadvantage.
But you can only jump so many feet based on your strength score.
Correct. Oh, that's why I was going to make it more difficult for people who had the lower score, because it's beyond their range.
So do you have to do it?
Yeah,
for
I mean,
each
if-
thing?
For example,
We
my
have-
strength is
I
8.
see what
Mine
you're
is
saying.
also 8. So there
So I
are
would
there
not
are
be able
people in the
to-
party who, based on what we saw in the room before it got noisy, it is literally impossible for us to make some of those.
No, it is not
No.
literally impossible.
No.
There are
Because that's a
rules that
check.
allow
Okay.
you to go beyond that. It
Okay.
requires
10
strength
feet of-
athletics strength check.
Okay.
The difficulty is 10 feet of movement, a strength athletics strength check,
Okay.
and the difficulty is based on how much farther than your normal jump.
So does that go between all of the wooden boards where you would have to make that jump?
Yep.
So from board to board to
Platform to
board?
platform.
Hey, I hear a lot of noise down there. What's going on?
All right.
So for the
So
listeners, the module provided Bupkis for actual help in figuring out these DCs, so don't get mad at me. I'm doing the best I can.
It's okay. Yeah, you're doing good.
We're so angry at you right now.
I can tell you guys are just so.
We
are just
love you
glaring
so
at me.
effing much.
No, I'm just hearing the listeners going, "What are you doing it that way? You suck as a DM. Don't do it that way."
Nerd rage.
Nerd rage.
That's it. Table flip.
I know.
I'm done.
Actually.
oh boy,
So anyway, it's a 10-foot jump at disadvantage
10-foot jump.
to the platform. You will not be able to jump to the thing to the.
Balcony?
Is it a hole?
Okay.
It's a hole.
Hallway.
It's a hole in the wall.
It's a hole in the wall. It's a small hole in the wall.
The vent.
There's a
I'm
hole. You just
gonna-
get
I'm gonna use my Fate Touch Misty Step.
Okay. To
Teleport to the hole in the wall.
teleport to the hole in the wall. Okay.
There you go.
find yourself in a small air duct. At the far end, you see what looks like a hallway with purple mold in it. End of your initiative. Kalana.
Alright.
You're not in the room.
Yeah, I know. You're not in the room either.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. No, I hear all the noise and say, I think we might have to try to get to that crawlway once you come down. And then I'm going to walk down the... I guess I'm going to go down there and just bite the bullet and walk
What
in.
crawlway? I don't know what you're talking about.
So what are you going to try to do?
I'm going to walk down there and walk into the room.
Wisdom saving check.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving check.
Saving your wisdom.
The more you check your saves, the more you save your checks.
Let's try the new...
Save before you wreck.
Oh, that ain't going to be
Check
good.
yourself before you
Not
wreck
good
it.
at all, guys. So 8.
8.
Is that
Okay.
plus-
Speaking
plus
from
your
experience,
understanding.
that doesn't
Yeah.
work.
As you
That is
step
an
into the
8
room,
from kids.
the shrieking of the wind causes again also drives into your ears. You think you might feel a little bit of blood leaking out of one of them.
Good times.
And you take 18 psychic damage.
Ouch. Ouchie.
Pretty lady, you okay?
I mean, you're way up on the row, I'm going to say. That sound really hurts. And I'm going to kind of go to the edge and, like, see that Buddy AA has gone up there to the crawlway.
You see a
Just
goblin
kinda-
butt sticking out
I'm
of the
gonna
hall.
kind of hold there. I am going to... actually, what I'm going to do is... If I can reach over the edge of the balcony, I'm going to set a piton on the edge of the balcony if we end up rigging a rope to get across.
So you want to set a piton on the front edge of the balcony over the pit?
On the edge that's closest to the crawlway.
Okay, so front edge, left edge.
Let's see here.
Just
Yeah.
marker, just to.
I'm having a hard time visualizing this the
that's
way
what
that
I'm
you're.
gonna draw. Yeah. Okay, so essentially, we'll use blue this time because blue is fancy.
Essentially,
Okay, so what we have is the stairway here down into the
I don't
room,
think it's to heaven.
and you have
I think it's more of a way to hell.
Right.
My glasses.
This is what the psychic damage did to me.
Apparently. I don't think it's good to take your medication with a cider.
Okay, so it's like a curved balcony. All right.
I mean, it's not a hard
I didn't
cider.
visualize that.
and the,
all right.
so this is what we have here. So we have the balcony that goes over there. There's a gap to the left. This is considered full space.
Okay.
The gap to the left and to the right, to the left walls. The goblin butt is about here, about 10 feet up.
Okay.
Gotcha. Your first platform is right out here. Well, over to the left a little bit, that doesn't matter.
I'm going to set it more towards the front side of that space just because I figure that's going to help hold tension on a rope the best if we're running up to the crawlway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is your
And
use.
save.
That is your action.
And shout, Darkness, we need your help! And then my turn. Yeah.
That is your action. So,
Yep.
any other bonus actions or anything like that you want to take?
I don't think so, but let me just double check in case I've got something useful. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to second wind.
You're gonna suck wind. Okay.
Yeah, just in case I end up falling. Here's my survivability. Herdier. Let's try this new shiny dice that my hubby gave me for my birthday. Ooh, it rolled a 10.
all right.
That's awesome. Okay, so that's 13 healing for me. All right.
Okay.
Enter.
Mayak.
Yes.
You're in the room. Make wisdom saving throw.
Oh, again? Uh-oh.
Another one. Oh shit. I mean, great. Wisdom. So that is going to be a 19.
You don't manage to fight off the shriek this time, and it also drills into your ears, giving you 17 psychic damage.
Oh, it's a really big close-up of your face.
I am
Too much.
ready now.
Too much John. Too much John.
Okay.
That's what she
What would you like to do?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your turn, yes.
Never.
Gotta take a picture of this really intricate map.
I know John's map drawing skills are so intricate.
Okay, got the point.
Yeah, you did. It's great.
I guess that's simple enough. I
Sorry. A technology issue. My laptop is not charging. I'll figure that out later. Go ahead.
I go over to the lever and I shut it off.
Okay, you push up on the lever, and the winds die down.
Oh, it's dead.
And at the far side, you just catch the glimpse of the statue's hands going.
Well, that proposes a problem.
It depends on where we're going. I'd love to see where the crawlway goes.
For the listeners, that was my hands closing. I keep forgetting that you can't see me do these cool little animations.
He's John Cena.
If we can get back to a hallway or to a higher level, that's probably where Kalana would lean at this point, because holy cow.
I guess I'm going to hop over to where the thing is.
First platform.
I mean, there's this 5 platforms and a huge span
Thing
of
is
space
very
to cover.
Yeah,
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is very We have you have 5 platforms you need to hop over,
Yeah.
then to get to the far balcony.
Then you have one party member who has gotten into the crawlway, and you have another party member who's set a baton, thinking that we might eventually want to run rope to that crawlway.
Well, I guess I have rope. I could tie it to that.
What about?
Well, if you're going to do that, that's you've already used your use an item action this round to manipulate the lever.
it's using
But you
one.
still have your movement. Is the question.
Go over to the edge with us, or
I mean, if you want to hold to your next round to.
hold
I'll
to
just
help
hold my
Dirkris,
action.
you know, or yeah.
GH98.
Okay. I will go down to the platform
Okay.
and
You wonder what all the fuss was about?
yeah, I mean the noise from the wind stop, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I go down and I will heal Mayok with repair wounds. Come on, 8. I know I have another one. I got it. All right. 3rd level repair wounds. 6, 8, 9. Plus 10, 11, 12. And then 17.
Thank you. I'm no longer bloody.
3rd level spells plus 5, so it's plus 8. So it's this plus 8. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm down there, I healed. So the wind's not blowing, right?
The wind is not blowing.
Okay. So, based on what we were saying earlier, I can just jump that distance now?
That's metagaming. But if it's it's 10 feet to the platform, so if you think you can long jump 10 feet,
Well, based on the rule that we discussed earlier, it's
I'm kidding. I'm just giving this my time. But yes, if you have a strength score of 10 or better, you do have the room to run up to get your run up to long jump.
to get my run on.
You can get your run.
Is anybody else? You're no longer
So-
bloodied, right, Greg?
Correct.
Okay. Is anybody bloodied?
No,
I am.
You are
but
bloodied.
he's up in the crawlway.
You're up in the
His
car.
butt's sticking out of the crawlway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can still see me, technically.
All right.
It's only because you're small in the crawlway, so you're not squeezing in the crawlway.
Well, fortune favors the bold. I'm gonna back up on the stairs,
This is like I'm already
clang, clang,
playing
clang,
with
clang,
this
clang, clang,
character.
clang, and then jump across to that first platform.
Okay. Your lack of rocket boots do not impinge your ability to make the jump over the first platform. Okay, just keep track of which platform you're on. You're on platform number 1.
Platform 1. Got it. Turn.
Okay. Sure, Chris?
Yes. I come downstairs.
You'll come downstairs. Okay.
Yes.
You see a robot on a platform, you see a butt hanging out of a wall, and you see Mayak and Kalana pondering a piton.
Well, at least I'm not the only one with my butt sticking out of something this time. Taking cool pictures of myself. Durkris is taking selfies on the stairs. So I come waddling down the stairs. Okay, I'm here. I heard I have to save the day. That was definitely all of my talk movement. I assess the situation. Well, I can jump across that. She can't. I see the goblin butt sticking out of the...
But you could walk around with that, right? It's so close.
You can't wave at me. Your butt's sticking out.
He waves his foot.
Are you waving between your legs?
Wave something else.
Oh boy.
Do not add stinking cloud to the wind.
Oh, why not?
The wind's off. Well, we don't even know where that goes yet. That's the thing.
Right.
But he's out of initiative.
My character did that on the assumption that it goes all the way around.
Yeah, that's what
To-
my
to
thought
the other
was too.
Well,
On the
Figured
other
there was a
side.
chance, but I mean, even if it goes to a normal hallway, if we can just get back to the
Well, if the thing is
hallways.
off, are we even in initiative order still?
F this round.
I was going to end initiative after her round. It seemed to make the most sense.
Sure.
Alright, I am going to use my spidey sense to walk up the wall with a piece of rope.
You Morgan?
Can I tie the rope and walk up the wall with the rope on the same turn?
I don't see why not. Tying the rope would be your use in action, and walking is just movement.
Okay. So I'm gonna tie the rope onto the piton that she gave me. But I'm assuming there's no rails.
No rails.
Okay.
Are you kidding? There's no OSHA in this dungeon.
Duh.
This facility does not adhere to safety standards.
The cake is a lie. So yeah, I'm gonna use my walking up the wall ability to go over to the vent and poke AA in the butt. Hey, move! And you know,
You're both small, so you can squeeze both.
and crawl in there and pull the rope nice and taut.
Okay. And that is the end of the round, and because the winds are off, I am going to go ahead and end initiative there until such time as somebody decides to pull the lever again. So,
Okay.
back to freeform.
Kalana shouts, what do you see up there?
More of those moldy eyeball things and stuff.
I
Goblin
mean,
butt.
does it look like it goes back to like the
Smelly
main
butt.
foyer or something? Or can one of you guys scout it?
It's free. We're back to freeform, so if you want to go scout ahead, you can.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm holding a rope, so you better go.
Yeah.
Okay, so AA scouts ahead a little bit. The crawlway is kind of short, only about 10 feet, and you come out in a moldy hallway. To your right is wall. To your left, the corridor continues down. About 10 feet down, you see another crawlway on the right, which would be the far side of the hallway, and it just continues on into. Let's see, you have a 60 foot. Let's see. No, it's not that.
Is that the space we were at upstairs?
It sounds. I was going to say that
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
You at the very far end of the hallway, just bear within your vision, you see the hallway ends with a hole in the floor.
Familiar.
Yep, that's familiar.
Okay, so that's how we get back.
Okay.
If we need to get, yeah. If you come back and report it to us.
Yeah.
Go check out the hole in the floor. Go ahead, go check out the hole in the floor.
Well,
Jump in.
I don't technically know about that. right?
No, you do.
I do?
Yeah, you were with us.
You were with us for that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But she
old, I don't remember
dropped down
shit.
the hole. We followed her because we said, why not? And then the hole
Yeah, you were
closed
with-
up
yeah,
and
you
the
were
room
with the
started
party.
You
spinning.
were with us for the laundry.
Yeah.
The laundromat. I like it.
laundromat.
I like it. I love it.
You went to the laundromat with us.
Alright, so yeah, I go and report back.
Armor.
Well,
Effer.
if I could reach, if I
You
can
can go
reach
back.
anyone.
There's nothing that says
That's
you
right,
can't go back and just
that's
call
right, we're
down.
free.
We're freeform now,
Forgot.
so we're just
Yep.
trying to figure out what we want to do.
So if you want to relay to me, I'll relay to them.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Okay. This goes back to the hallway that gets us back to the Tumble Wumble room. I don't want to go back there, but there is another crawl space in that hallway.
There is. I mean, that seems...
But that's the crawl space we came out of, I think.
Right. It would take us back to the foyer, so we could either explore other things we haven't. I think there was even another place before that where the hallway is divided even before that. So there's probably a little
I don't
more.
know, I'm so confused at this point, and I don't want to go back to where I got my nose surgery.
Well, we have the rod and we know the trick now. So we can stop that from happening.
All I'm saying is I don't want another surgery.
The point
mean-
of this situation is that we have to get the eye that's within the hands of that.
Yes, but
Statue over there.
perhaps further exploration in the other areas would lead to that crawlway to the other side, so we don't have to chance these platforms and the howling. Maybe we could break the statue.
That might be a point, a plan.
Right. The point, I guess...
At least we know how to get back here without having to go through the tumbly-wumbly room.
I mean, the other idea would be that we have a friend who can walk on the wall all the way across the room. If she walks over to the other side and we turn the lever at that point, could she grab the thing and go? Although I don't know if that monster is
I
going to
don't
try
know
to
if that
stop
thing is
her.
gonna, try to get me.
I don't envy that.
I mean, I'm strong, but...
So...
You got
Is
a
this
strong
something
butt.
we want to try to tackle right now, or do we get back to the main hallways and regroup and explore a little further and then come back when we're more prepared?
The room requires that we have at least 10 eyeballs, so if we don't have that, then we can't get in there anyway.
But we don't know if that room is essential to stopping the death curse. I'd
No,
like to get
but-
there at some point, but we're not even close to
I
having
would
10
imagine
eyeballs.
that if there's a room
Yeah.
with that kind of key, it's probably important.
I mean,
And that's just coming from me.
it's
though.
not like that one devil statue has all of the 8 eyeballs that we still need, though. So we could explore further and
That's
still
just
come back.
Dirkris's opinion. I mean, you're the smart, pretty lady.
And what do you all
You
think?
know.
Do you want us to try to send someone or a few people across even and then turn the lever on to open the hand and try to get it that way? Or should we just leave the room for now and
There
see
is-
what else we can find?
There is a crawl space on the other side, too.
It's possible.
Well, would
That
I
one might
actually
lead
even
around.
fit in that crawl space?
You have squeezed in those crawl spaces before, my friend. Well, you're my friend when you are not trying to take over.
Dirkris, might be a little bit risky, but without the wind blowing right now, are you willing to walk all the way across and check the crawl space at the very far end and
Of
see
course I
what
am.
it looks like? Just stay away from the beastie dude and run away in a hurry if he wakes up.
Oh, I can run in a hurry. Never seen a lizard crawl so fast. Okay, I'm gonna walk up the wall and go over to the.
Okay, so you're letting go of the rope.
Oh, I'm gonna hand off the rope to AA
Okay.
so that it doesn't fall. And I'm going to crawl out the crawl space after handing off the rope to the goblin. And is the crawl space on the other side on the same wall?
It's on the far side. Is just mirror image of this one. The balcony kind of goes out like this. The statue stands there, and the crawl space is just kind of barely visible.
Oh, that's
on the
right.
wall
It's
behind it.
behind the statue.
Yeah. Actually, hang on. I can't do it. Anyway, it kind of recesses a little bit, and the statue is kind of like this. It's kind of like right there.
I mean, you're fast.
Gotcha.
If you need to, you can disengage and run away.
It would seem to me that someone has to turn the statue on at the same time
Whoa.
as someone going in the room.
Sexy time.
You're a sexy
It's
statue.
just a big risk if we only have one person over there and something goes wrong.
So I'm out here on this platform.
Yeah,
Yes, but there's multiple platforms now.
And some of them are a bigger jump.
Right. What's the biggest width
You
between?
said like 12.
The jump to the next platform point you can see looks to be about 12 feet, and about the same to the one after that. Beyond the next one after that, it seems a little narrower, and then beyond that seems to be actually no. The jump to the next platform is about 10 feet, and then you're a robot. You can calculate this. Beyond that, the next platform looks to be about 8 feet, and the one beyond that looks to be about 12 feet. And then it's another 10 feet to jump to the.
What's the total feet
Okay,
between?
I'm just gonna start running and jumping.
It's about
I'm just gonna go all the way across.
60.
Your strength score allows you to do that without any difficulty since the winds are not blowing.
I'm gonna land here on the other side.
Okay, you now have a robot on a platform on the far side.
I'm waiting for you, Leader Dirkris.
Okay, I'm going to run across the wall.
While she's walking, you see a little glint from the floor,
Like way down.
way down there.
Oh boy. So there were 2 eyeballs in this room.
I use my telescopic vision, which I don't have.
Go, gadget, not there.
Okay, so I say, as you're walking across the wall, I just shout out for the whole room to hear. I think there may be another eyeball on the floor in the bottom of this room.
On the bottom of the room or by the statue?
Bottom of the
room.
platform
Down on the floor.
of the pit.
Bottom of the pit.
Yeah. I mean, our awesome kobold climber, can you get to that safely?
I don't know what's on the bottom of that pit.
I mean, if you go down close to the bottom, you don't have to stop there. You can come back up.
I don't know what's on the bottom of this pit.
We just talked about wanting to get the eyeballs. This one doesn't involve a fiend.
I don't know what's on the bottom of this pit. I'm very, very brave kobold, but
What's your dark vision?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, but you're up on the wall a little bit.
I'm very brave kobold. I'm very brave. Very, very brave kobold. We deal with the first one first.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a helper over there on the other side, at least now.
She says as she starts walking down the wall.
So, I say, Mayok, you might be strong enough to make the same jumps.
She heard what I just said.
I know we keep checking you out, but that is something you can do when you're not raging, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
for some reason,
Yeah, it's not
part
a
of my
range
brain.
feature.
Yeah, part of my brain.
It's
just
her. It's her
feels-
short rest primal feature where she gets to choose one of her
Yeah.
special abilities.
And she chose climbing, right?
Part of
Yeah.
my bestial soul.
Yep.
There's just
Yep.
there's a corner of my brain that says this feels broken, but
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Sarah. My ADHD brain did skip.
Yeah, it's kind of like the monk feet where
Yeah.
it feels broken. Yeah.
Useful.
That's why I always forget that I have it.
So you said you're walking down the wall?
so
I say that we're doing this way as I start walking
and then you went
down
the other way.
wall.
Okay.
Okay. You walk down into the darkness, which doesn't
Slowly.
slowly.
I'm not dashing down the
You're
wall.
not dashing. Okay, you take your time.
Saunter.
Examining things as you go. As you get closer, you realize that the glint appears to be a bit of equipment on a corpse.
Oh, that's not the eyeball. Not the eyeball.
As you get a little closer, you realize that it's the corpse of a
Tiefling?
of a tiefling. I was trying to think of the word.
Oh no!
Awesome, John. I love it. I love it.
Oh goodness.
We know he has
What
two
is it?
eyeballs.
What do you see?
Well, it is as we feared. It's not an eyeball, but it might have eyeballs on it.
At least two.
Oh no!
Yeah, at least two.
Don't tell me.
Well, our red friend is definitely not with us anymore.
Boy.
I wouldn't really call him a
Well,
friend. He just deserted us.
He's with us, but
He's an
In
ex-tiefling.
spirit.
he's with us in body only.
Oh no!
If I can't speak with dead, do I have to talk to myself?
Yes.
That would be so funny.
Freaking hilarious. Can you
You
carry
can only ask 5 questions though.
Can you carry the corpse
And don't
back
leave it at
up, or
4.
do you just want to take the stuff?
Do I see anything else on the floor?
Nope. You just see the corpse and his bits of equipment and stuff.
Okay. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk.
Okay, she said she's gonna take the risk.
He may have just fallen.
Yeah, you're fine.
He's a
I'm
warlock.
just-
They're
I'm
not
just
meant for
kidding.
their. They're not known for their strength scores.
Troll.
Yeah, the ground is just ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's stone.
It's stoned.
It's stone. A little
Yeah,
bit of dirt. As you approach the corpse, you notice that it is oddly wet.
Ew.
Ew.
Just everything's just wet.
Would you say moist?
Moist.
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 Like something's
warning.
been
That's for
like
the listeners.
drooling on it, or like
Is it wet from wine?
Do you wish to test the liquid?
It's probably wine.
Do you lick Hergoth?
no. I will
his
not
goth?
be licking Hergoth. I am a very, I may be a sexy kobold, but I'm a loyal kobold.
Lick my dead character, Sarah.
No.
That's got to be on a T-shirt. Something.
Timestamp.
Gonna make a T-shirt. Sarah, lick my dead character.
Oh my god! I got licked by kobold. I got licked by Darkris, but I didn't live to tell the tale.
Yeah, you've got Urgot's inventory.
Somewhere in D&D Beyond that I'm using
He
paper right
had
now.
the 2
okay.
glass eyeballs. He had the pearl of power.
I did have,
do we
I did
need
have
his
a profile.
inventory? We
I
have
also
8.
had the egg, yeah.
Yeah,
So the egg.
which is the egg. I don't know that you had much else. I'm
If
not
I
sure
touch
if you
him,
had
does my
any other
skin
magic
start to burn?
items.
If you touch him, your skin does not start to burn.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to loot the body.
Yeah. It doesn't take you long to figure out it's just water.
Okay.
Wine would have been much more appropriate.
Okay. Well, amongst the things you do recover, we can go through the details later, is 2 glass eyeballs
Okay.
and a weird stone egg. As you pick up the egg,
Oh shit.
I knew this was going to happen. I was waiting. Oh.
Oh shit. Sorry.
She
I
may
gotta
get
go
the
back
selfish
and look
god
it up.
instead of the leader god.
Oh boy. Personality change, that'd be pretty
This is
fun.
like the 4th time I've had a god try to take me over, you know that, right?
Complex.
Darkris has multiple personality disorder.
okay.
It's at this time where you can't wait for resist
yeah.
or
Should have had you carry the body up.
As you pick up the egg,
I didn't even
from
like the guy that much.
from
him better
the
than
water
before.
that's of the dampness, the moistness of his body, a tendril comes up, lashes out at you.
Oh boy.
Do you wish to resist?
Yes.
Okay, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy.
pretty sure you don't get max bonus.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely far away from there. And my charisma save is -2.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Hope for a critical.
No whammies. No whammies, no whammies. Eight.
Oh no! She's not gonna want to give us the loot now.
Oh, no.
She's gonna keep the eyeballs.
Oh no!
Okay.
Sarah's covering her face.
Quick, do you have any psionic
You get to
abilities?
see if your god is strong enough to fight it off.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have the chance to keep the one I have.
Evens to keep the one you have. Odds, and you get Nang Yang. You feel the spirit of...
Finally, we only have one leader.
In your head, you feel Nang Yang and Papazotl kind of verbally go at it for a little bit. They kind of tussle.
No, Papa, don't leave me.
And
Papa, can't you hear me?
and then suddenly you feel Papazotl forced out of your head.
Oh no!
Oh, Papa.
What was the item that came with Papazotl?
Papazotl's item is an amulet that Dirkus is currently wearing.
Okay.
You don't lose
Sarah-
control of the amulet, but just wearing it is in and of itself not sufficient to force another confrontation.
That means I lose all my advantages on wisdom checks, though.
Boo.
And I know you can already walk on walls, but now you can also walk on walls.
Now I can double walk off walls. This is not a helpful god for me.
Can we force a change?
Maybe I could hand the egg to someone else. But I won't want to.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, no!
Now, there's nothing tying you to the items. You don't feel an urge to keep the item.
Right, but the god's in you.
She's worried
Gods are
about
really
his
fine.
particular flaw, too, given how selfish Hergoth appeared to be with money and other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Towards the end there.
Yep.
Although, again, with the characters all having that common goal, it's like, how far does that roleplay go? If it gets to the point where it's setting the whole party back, then there's give and take there. Yeah, you might be selfish, but if you still want to get out of the
Sarah has a
dungeon,
very
you
sad
might
look on her
still
face.
use
Sarah's
the
not
eyeballs.
I really liked Papa Solo.
It's almost like her character died or something.
You know what? Part of her soul just did.
That tiefling that you didn't like cursed you from the grave.
If you give up the amulet and get it back, maybe they will change hands again. But it's a toss up.
There are also other gods here,
Yeah.
That's true.
probably somewhere. So
None of them will be better than Papa.
I miss Papa.
I miss Papa. Papa, can you hear me? Okay. Well, didn't find much on him, but
I know, mental shift.
we found him. So, yeah. I'm getting out of this pit.
Okay. Alrighty, so you're crawling up the wall. New god in tow. Congratulations. And a really fancy egg, which I think you identified earlier, didn't you?
I did identify.
Yeah,
yes.
it was an egg of power. It doesn't really help because you're not a
It
caster.
functions as a pearl of
It's
power.
a pearl of power,
Yeah.
yeah, which is an extra spell slot.
Well, it does two
anyways.
things. It let's see.
It's not relevant.
Yeah, functions as a pearl of
Don't
power,
make assumptions
and
about me.
let's see, and you gain resistance to poison damage if you're tuned
So
to it.
probably relevant for the casters, especially one of the three of us,
Which I already had resistance to
or
poison
four
damage.
of us.
Well, I already
paladin
had the
considered
wall
a
climbing
caster?
ability, so.
It's probably the best, most needed
Can
by
you switch that
Kalana
feature?
or AA.
Oh, you have those archer gloves.
I mean, this one allows me to climb the walls without
Kalana
needing
would
my
take it
hands.
if she
No,
doesn't.
no.
want
I mean,
We'll see.
can you switch to your barbarian feature to something different?
Why would I want to?
Because it's duplicated now.
Right, because now if it's something you can switch back and forth, you could
What
change
if I
it.
lose this god?
Switch it back.
This is like my third freaking god.
Right, but I think she has to have a short rest to switch it. It's
I
not
think
arbitrary.
I would need to have a long rest to make any kind of changes, or we'd have to go up a level for me to make a change like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a DM, I would make my player wait.
It depends.
make
Well,
that kind of a
I mean, you can't
change.
do it instantly.
What a
I think
jerky
it's set
DM.
I
on
know-
some kind of
yeah,
rest. but
The rules is written. I want to say I read it and it was short rest, but I could be.
Anyway,
You can adapt to your surroundings, choosing a benefit when you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah, well, there you go. At
Awesome.
a short rest, you could switch it to something else.
But we
Okay.
have not had
Which we
either
don't
yet.
have
so
any
I'm
more
over
of those
here.
left.
So we have it. So we have a
Everest is
robot on a
down
balcony.
there.
We have a
mean,
paladin on another balcony. We have a goblin with his butt sticking out of a hole, and
His face is sticking out of the
his
hole
face.
now.
That's right. He turned around.
So
Hard to tell the difference. Holding onto a rope.
What?
So Mayak was jumping over to join the
Shoot
robot
the
on the
DM.
balcony,
Yep.
and I don't know if she was walking over to join them so that we can decide our plan.
So Mayak
I was about to
okay,
climb
so,
out of the pit
Yeah.
Mayak
with
hopscotches
absolutely
across.
nothing in
Do I
him.
need to roll all that stuff?
No, there's no wind blowing, and your strength is more than high enough
Yeah.
to run across.
Both of us.
So we have a robot, a paladin, and a
Barbarian.
lizard, and a lizard on one balcony, and a weird gray thing on the other balcony, and a goblin in the wall.
We'll just call her a weird gray thing.
Yes, I did.
She's purple.
Purple-ish.
That's her
Grayish
thing.
purple.
Weird. gray
Shadow
thing.
Kai are unnatural in the first place.
Shimakote.
They're a little bit halfway dead.
So what would you like to do?
Perceptify the statue.
All right. I gotta go back to there.
Its hands are closed right now, right? Because
The hands are currently closed.
Okay.
Yes.
So someone has to hit the button.
Oh, or they have to break it, depending on the nature of the statue.
How far?
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
How far away is the statue from where I am?
It's above you, but
It's like
19.
Just
19. Your database pulls up the statue, showing that it depicts a Nikoloth. What that is, I don't know. I'll probably see if I can look that up.
A Nikoloth?
No, not Nikoloth.
You don't have Vola's Guide to Monsters.
Who did have that?
Or is it?
It's right. It should be right here.
No, I mean,
No.
you weren't part of the
You
party
still
when we
had-
got it.
Somebody was though.
Do you,
That's true.
do you have it in your database?
Do you want to know who was reading it last? Because I can tell you who was reading it last.
Okay. That's what.
Oh, it was Forumon who had it.
No.
oh, which case it's
Hergoth
gone.
read about the wraiths in the room before he ran away and left us in the room of wraiths.
How did he get it?
Love you. Because the party gave it to...
Forumon had it.
Tavriel had it. Tavriel had
Tavriel.
had it, so Mayak had been holding it all that time, and he gave it to Hergoth.
Ah.
That's
So
kind of
I
what
have
the statue
it.
looks like.
It went away.
That's because my fingers touched it. You cannot touch it.
Goes
Okay.
around.
So John is showing us a
Comes around.
Nikoloth.
Well, I'm gonna burn that thing. It calls me a monster.
A Nikoloth fiend.
This is what the
Oh,
statue
boy.
looks like.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like that.
Statue.
Yeah. And its fists are currently closed, as you
So
said.
it's not holding an axe.
So it is not holding an axe.
Okay.
It has two closed fists.
Okay. So to answer
But
your...
other than that, it looks like a fairly well-built statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, very muscular,
So-
very well built.
So you got 5 10-foot platforms and about 50, 60 feet of space total in between them. So it's like 120 feet to the statue.
Oh, you want a measure of the whole length of the road?
I was just curious how far away I was from the statue because basically planning
thought he
on
was
staying in
above
this
the
hole
statue.
till
No,
We figure
he's
out
nowhere
till,
near the statue.
why did I think he was above it in the crawl space?
He's over here.
He's
Still
over
in this
here
crawl
in the
space.
crawl
We thought this
space.
might connect,
We're
but
over-
it
we're
Where
doesn't.
over here.
you
He's
are,
over
you
there.
can. You don't have. Actually, you can just barely make out the light of his shield.
Yeah.
Only because it's a light source, but you can't really see that far down.
okay.
So it's more than 60 feet.
So I'm basically stuck here. That's cool.
I mean,
Well, you have a rope.
Yeah, I can climb down or I can climb back to the balcony. That's about as far as I'm getting.
Misty step again.
I can't.
it's a racial feature.
I have level 2 spell slots that I could use, but I've already used the level 2 spell slots.
Great.
I also have already used my once a day
Just
teleport.
reach into the fire.
So
I
you're
could-
waiting for me to come back.
Well, I could pull him back over even with telekinesis if I have to.
Because I have no spell slots either.
Do you want to come down here? I mean, what did you guys find over there? Does it look like the statue could be broken to get?
haven't figured out what we found yet.
Yeah, it's quiet enough that you could call across if you want to yell that loudly.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, she starts yelling loudly.
Stop being a troll.
I already
Doesn't
yelled.
mean a troll.
We were yelling across the room before.
Okay.
So that didn't do anything.
Nothing seems to have happened.
Okay, so
So-
we're over here.
GH98 was at looking at it, right?
Yeah, I just examined it with Arcana, and I realized that it was the picture that John just showed us.
Oh, okay. But that doesn't tell us whether or not we could break it or whatever.
No, is it made of stone?
It does appear to be made of stone, yes.
And this recess, it's just a 10,
It's just a
5 by 10 recess.
yeah, it's just a 10 by 10 recess.
So I would have come up
yeah,
over
5 by 10
here.
recesses, so, yeah.
Okay.
So, yep.
Yeah. So Mayak and I are over here, kind of. You're over there.
I'm gonna try to squeeze behind it.
It's not that close. You have no problem getting over to the crawl space.
I want to check out the vent.
Okay, you start crawling into the crawl space. We'll get back to you.
Oh,
Anybody else doing anything?
Wait,
since we're all safe on a balcony or a hole or something, why don't we just have someone flip the switch again?
I'm waiting to see what they shout across that they found over there.
We found a hole.
Yeah.
We're standing in front of the statue, and there's a hole in the wall.
Okay. What's in the hole?
A dark
Darkness.
What has Durkris found in the hole?
We don't know
Okay.
yet.
Okay,
Anyway,
We'll
so
let Durkris explore.
I will say I attempt to try to open the hand.
okay, go. You pull with all your might, but you cannot pry open that
Okay,
hand.
even my strength doesn't work. So.
Practice throwing, maybe, but you might wake up a demon. You know, either one.
Might break a stone. Might wake up a demon.
Okay, so Durkris,
Yes.
you start crawling down the hole, and the
30.
the shaft turns to the left.
Dirty.
It bends to the left.
And opens up into a 10-foot room.
Empty?
It seems to be empty, and it's kind of dusty, and just doesn't look like anything's been there for a while.
Can I investigate the room?
Sure. Before you do that, back to everybody else. Back to the split party.
Yay, we split the party!
What's your character?
I shout over
Where's
to...
my character?
Yeah.
She's over there. Or over at the,
over
yeah,
here.
she's at the other
I shout
side.
over to
yeah.
Kalana that I can't break the hand open.
Hey, you could hit it with a weapon. But let's wait. Where's Durkris?
She's behind a statue.
She's in the hole.
Let's wait and see what she finds.
I guess we're just waiting until Durkris comes back.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay. We have a fussy toddler tonight.
I need to open up this. Okay. Well, Durkris, you guys wait a little bit while it takes a few minutes, and Durkris still has not reappeared. Go ahead and roll your perception, Durkris.
I said I wanted to
Or
investigate
what specifically do you want to investigate?
the room.
It's a little too vague for investigation.
The walls.
Okay, roll an investigation on the walls.
5.
The walls seem sturdy and don't look like they're going to move anywhere.
Okay, then I guess I will perceptify the room.
Okay.
15.
Okay. The room basically just looks unused and empty. There's just nothing here. There's just.
I am so
sorry.
sus.
There is the crawlway does continue on the other side of the room. I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
Okay, so it's like a way out.
Yeah. There's the entry came
that's
in.
not necessarily true.
And on the opposite
but-
side, the crawlway continues.
Okay.
All right. Back at the ranch. Kalana, you're on the western platform?
The starting platform.
The
yeah,
starting
whatever
platform?
side
That's
that
the
is.
western platform. Behind you, you start hearing a metallic boom
Yeah, great.
coming in from behind you.
That's not fun.
Be a
Let's see
hasty
here.
retreat.
Right?
And down the stairs behind
Where are you
you,
retreating to?
Yeah.
you start to see a very familiar, weird, stitched up, armored dude. Only his armor seems kind of shiny.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. Here's a question. Mm-hmm. Her telekinesis can move a large object.
Object.
Yes.
Object.
Not construct.
Not creature.
Platform.
You want to move a platform?
Yep.
I'll allow you to attempt that. However, does it require like expending a resource or anything to try?
Yeah, it requires using a psi point to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I would move myself.
would I know that I could? Because Chris and I were talking about this the other day. A large object, rules is written on that ability, that could
Okay.
be a 10-foot cube of stone.
yes,
Is that your interpretation of the rules, my DM?
sure.
But you would
However,
know because it's a floating disc in a...
It is unfortunate for you that the floating discs are magically held in place if you cannot move it.
Okay. All right.
But
so
you did attempt
Okay.
to move it.
So do I expend the point to
Yes.
do it? Okay. All right. Fair enough.
And with that,
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Great.
Oliver should
She's
just
probably
start...
going to end up following.
I don't think you have a choice. There's no other way.
Well, or I can climb up to where he is. That's my choice at this point.
Ooh, nice.
oh, critical on my core die.
Oh, also critical.
Yay! That's roleplay dice.
Do I have to roll initiative? I'm not in the room.
Yes, you do.
Oh, God.
Rather
Because
than roll critical in a
I can't hear that
critical
thing
situation.
coming.
you are investigating the room, and that does take time. So you won't be in.
That's 1.
So you won't be in for a couple of rounds anyway.
Oh wait, I have 19.
2-1?
I have
One.
advantage. Yeah.
Move.
This is going to take a minute while I reset this encounter.
Two guardians.
Right.
Where'd that one come from?
I mean, they can go where they want.
The tomb.
They do what they want.
Yeah.
I guess so. They just like show
I
up
don't
at
think that
random.
locked doors matter to them.
No,
All right.
they probably go through them.
Oh, she is wearing the Raven Queen.
Okay.
I am wearing the first queen. I am the
Start
queen.
that encounter. Okay.
The queen is me.
Okay. All right. Mayak, what'd you get?
11.
AA, what'd you get?
22.
Kalana, what'd you get?
6.
Durkis, what'd you get?
21.
98, what'd you get?
20.
20. Okay.
I see you over there, Goblin.
Our initiative order is AA up in the wall. Durkris, who is currently unaware of anything
What
going on
is going
behind her. GH98, who is on the far side of the platform, of the room. Then the Tomb Guardian, who is very much looking at Kalana. Then Mayak, who is on the far side of the room. And then poor Kalana.
But don't
Yes,
forget,
yes,
I think Gears is still on the platform with Kalana.
That's true. We haven't said anything about gears. So gears... Yeah, you didn't have a
So what
gear.
is
So
the,
yeah,
what
gears
is the defend
gears is
function
there
that he
with
does again?
Colin.
What's the defend? Is it just
The
that he's
deflect
dodging,
attack.
or is it that
Deflect
okay.
attack, it gives disadvantage on the roll.
So he could at least potentially protect her
On one attack.
once. Okay.
One attack, once per round.
Yucky.
All right, AA, what you gonna do?
Can I see the...
You see the Tomb Guardian has just come onto the platform here.
Yeah.
And you can see him
And
from
we
there.
do have a rope connected.
Alana is here. I might have been.
You also would know that Kalana could pull you across if you ask her.
Right here.
That's fair. That is a valid strategy.
I raise my hand up and cast Hex on the Tomb
Okay.
Guardian.
Tomb Guardian, is, and that's not a save or anything, that just is.
Yeah, it's just
Correct.
And I'm going to give him disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
Shoot it with your bow.
Strength is very smart, just in case he tries to follow across the platforms. And this is a shiny Tomb Guardian. That's not good at all.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
You're making assumptions.
No, John said it was shiny.
That is it.
It's
Yeah, no, we
different.
know it's shiny.
Yeah.
But we don't know that shiny makes it worse.
16 to hit.
I'm just saying, man.
It bounces off its armor.
With magic? What AC did you
Oh,
get?
16 to... Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
I get
tough
what
to
you're saying.
hit. They're tough to hit.
I'm going to shoot him again.
Shoot me again.
20 to hit.
That one connects.
So... 4 magical piercing and 4 necrotic. Oh, wait, no. 10 magical piercing, 4 necrotic.
Okay. Okay, so he seems to take all of it from both.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay.
Is Gears right there next to...
Yeah, Gears is like in the corner here.
Alright. Then I guess he will use his attack.
Okay, so
Oh, wait, no. I need a bonus action.
you need a bonus
Command,
action to make him do
so I
that,
can't
and
do
you use
that.
your bonus action for Hex.
Alright.
From protect one.
Yeah, that's the thing I always had with Strax. It's like, oh, I kept
Alright,
wanting to use my bonus
he-
action for other things.
He dodges as his action, I guess?
Yeah, by default, they dodge.
Okay.
Okay. Dirkris, you are currently investigating a room, but what's your passive perception?
Ten.
Okay, you are blissfully unaware.
Somebody better call down the hallway to her.
GH98, you're on the opposite side of the room.
How far is it from one end to the other?
It is, well, since it matters
I was
for
about to
combat
say-
maneuvering now, it is.
So maybe Rob would choose to go back, or would you just keep going?
It was nice knowing you. Peace out.
It is a grand total of 110 feet across the
Kalana may
corridor.
die.
Okay.
She's in
But
trouble.
without blind sight, you only can see, obviously, what's around you from the shield.
Right, I'd have to estimate how far I traveled.
Right. And the jump and it's a 10-foot jump to the first platform. But actually, your movement, your strength allows you to make 12-foot jumps no problem. So,
Okay, do I have enough running speed with the statue there?
yeah, you can get around the statue. The statue doesn't take up the full space, so I'm not going to split hairs on that.
Okay. So, but I mean, I can't. It's dark beyond his shield.
Right.
I can't see beyond that.
Right.
That is unfortunate. Okay, so do I even know she's being attacked by something?
Do people hear the boom boom from across the room?
Well, the boom boom would have. Well, since the wind wasn't blowing, it was fairly quiet. You probably would have heard the boom boom, whether or not you actually interpreted that as an actual attack. Actually, I don't GH98 hasn't come across the Tomb Guardians yet.
Although, well, he's been in the tomb as long as the rest of us. So what's
doesn't
He has no
remember
memory.
anything.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's
So,
a good point.
so
That's in
GH98 probably
character,
doesn't
yeah.
recognize the sound.
Yeah.
Did he hear the crossbow? The arrows go off though.
They're magical arrows. I don't think they
Snaps.
make a noise. Because they're like...
I'm just splitting
Magic
all the
bolts.
hairs.
I know.
I'm joining the hair splitting group.
Did the Tomb Guardian cry out in pain?
It did not.
I don't think they do that.
All right. Well, I don't think that I have any idea what is happening.
I mean, would the light on the platforms illuminate the balcony where we are?
Oh, you just said
well,
there was
that's
a,
true.
you
The
said,
platforms
you said
have
there was a
lights
torch
on
over there.
Right. There's
Yes,
lights
there's a torch
on
over
everything.
each. There's a torch over each. You're right. Let's roll that back a little bit. Thank you for reminding me of that detail. Yes, each balcony has a torch, and there's a torch over each platform. So you can see the
That's how come we can see the
platforms,
statue from.
and you can see that there's something going on at the far side. So
Okay.
thank you.
So I go as far as I can with 30 feet of movement,
Okay.
like hopping from platform to platform.
It's okay. Okay, with the 10-foot jumps, you can only get to one platform. The
You dash.
if you dash, you can probably get to the second platform.
Because the jumping counts for your move distance?
Yes.
Okay.
So I can only get to one platform with just a regular move.
Yes.
So that puts me like another 12 feet closer. I don't think we stuck in more corners. All right, I guess I will dash. How far can I get with the dash?
You can get to the second platform.
Second platform. So now, how far am I away from the Tomb Guardian at this point?
That puts you at. 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay. So I moved. Here's my action and dash. I guess I will use autonomous weapon to get another 60 feet closer.
Okay.
That's as far as I can go with it.
60 feet out will put you. We'll put it. Let's see. You can actually get it all the way to the first platform, just barely, with a 60-foot cast range.
Okay, so I do that. As a bonus action, I turn. Okay, so I can't actually move. Okay, so I moved, I dashed, I cast autonomous weapon, aka spiritual weapon, and that's about all I got.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Tomb Guardian glares at Kalana. And.
Nice knowing you guys.
Rears back with his first spiked gauntlet attack.
Spiked gauntlet.
Spiked gauntlet.
Oh no.
And hits AC 21.
Gears does his thing.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. You should, for future, that needs to be done before I roll and give the result, but I'll let it go for now.
Natural one.
And Gears manages to knock him just off, and he whiffs the attack. Attack number 2. AC 19.
Yes, that will hit.
Cast shield. Cast shield.
I don't have a shield.
The character sucks. Love you, honey.
Okay.
I also don't have shield.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage from the blow, and the spikes hits you for another additional 3 piercing. So
Okay, so total of
She's gonna be
19.
holy at the end of this fight.
Yeah.
19.
Holy clever.
Okay.
a grand total of 19 damage.
That's a good time.
19.
That's not good at all.
And that's all the Tomb Guardians got. So yeah, they're also on the far side.
He sees what's happening and decides that he's going to go back over to the other side.
Okay, you have. Are you also dash? Well, actually,
He can make bigger jumps than you probably. What's your strength rate?
Can.
Strength is 23.
23. Nice.
Okay.
You can jump 2 at a time.
That's fair. That's actually a valid strategy.
No, what I'm trying to decide is if there's enough room on one circle for 2 people to allow both of them to make a long jump.
Are they 10 by 10?
They are circular 10 by 10.
Okay, see, I assumed you were talking squares. That wasn't.
No,
yeah.
they were circular.
Okay. I mean,
By raw, half the circle is a half the square is a full space. So yeah, okay. All right, but no more than 2.
Okay.
So yes, you have no problem also jumping over to the second platform with the robot.
Okay. Is that 5 feet away from where the Guardian is?
You're like 80 feet.
You're like
from
80 feet away from where the Guardian is.
So that's my move for right now. I can only go that far.
That's your max move. Yep.
Okay. Then
You don't have enough move to make it to the next platform.
okay. Then I will keep moving. My next turn.
Okay, so as end turn,
Yep.
Kalana, save yourself.
yeah, right.
I'm with you, Greg. We're like trying to get back across. We're on the same platform.
So I see that they're starting to head back this way, but they're only 1 platform over out of like the 5.
You see a glowing gear about 20 feet from you.
20 feet from me.
Yeah. Autonomous weapon is getting ready to bash that guy.
Right. Question is how desperate is. Sorry, I'm trying to review my abilities here.
That's right.
Oh.
Autonomous weapon can levitate. Anyway, so.
Yes.
Yeah, you just put it wherever.
It's a spirit.
Yeah. I mean, 60 feet out was still basically the last
Hence the
platform,
name
so.
spiritual weapon.
Oh, you reflavored.
I thought it just had.
Yeah,
you know,
reflavors for
good-
weapons.
I thought it just had
To
good
autonomous weapon. It's a
I like
gear.
how you did that.
Yeah, it's like a turret.
Sounds like a spinning cog.
Yeah, but it acts like a turret.
Cog.
Like a cog
You're a
piece?
cog.
Your butt's a cog.
Face is a cog.
Whoa.
Your mom is not a cog.
Whoa.
No.
Cogged.
You
Jeez.
said cog. Where'd the cog go?
Repair wounds.
Have it, yad.
Cog.
Repair wounds is cure wounds. I figured you'd know that.
Seeing that they're coming back over, I don't think she's going to try to jump onto a platform because she'll be worried about blocking them. Let's see here. Does anyone on that side let Durkers know what was happening?
No.
Nope. Nobody let Durkers know what was
Okay,
happening.
In the meanwhile,
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm
camera
remembering
pans
everything.
to the room.
All right, she is going to.
Durkers is just swinging her tail
She's
back
still
and
worried.
forth.
So good.
Take a really close look at those
Okay.
walls.
Fixed in the mohawk.
I don't even want to soak another opportunity attack. Alright, so how are the ability checks going to work if she makes a jump to the platform to get some distance?
What's your strength?
8.
It will require a strength athletics check.
Okay, acrobatics not an option?
Acrobatics not an option.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, she's going to disengage from him, even though she
Disengage?
wishes
Okay.
she could cast guidance. That would be really nice, but yeah, she's going to make a strength athletics check.
Okay, make a strength athletics check.
That is not great. Not good at all, in fact. Yeah, so
Well, it's only 60 feet down.
8.
8.
Woo! Screw you, new dice.
Ooh, that's mean.
Hey, these guys are awesome.
Oh, they rolled
Not a good way to
before.
sell the dice.
Greg and I were critical. Brian and I were criticaling.
That's very good.
I critical,
But
but
not
We critical
good for me.
earlier. Yeah.
Greg hit a crit.
Okay.
Crit, 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 crit.
can you
Okay.
can
You
levitate yourself?
I can't.
you turn and bravely run away from the Tomb Guardian, but You don't get the purchase you need for a good, strong jump. And you fall short of the jump.
Okay.
And you fall
I use my
down
reaction.
into...
Cast Featherfall.
You have Featherfall?
I do.
Oh my god.
Very good.
Hey!
See, there was a calculated risk in that because she knew at this point she could take the damage from that fall. If she waited for him to hit her again, she couldn't take the damage from that fall.
Okay. What's the descent rate? What's the descent rate on Featherfall?
It is.
Suddenly so
Falling
glad
creature's
we
rate of
left that
descent
goblin
slows to
behind.
60 feet per round
Okay.
until the spell ends.
Then you will be on the ground at the start of your next turn.
Okay.
All right. So, Kalana attempts
so.
The
to
dead body.
jump. Well, the dead body's kind of
Go
That is
kick him,
wet.
just for good measure.
attempts to jump to the platform, falls a little short, and then falls a little slower as AA saves her butt.
And a
Yay.
cute butt it is.
Okay, round 2. Go ahead, AA. It is your actual turn.
That's awesome. It's not a concentration spell.
No, it just is.
All right. I gotta shoot the guardian there.
Shoot the Guardian again.
Does he belong to the galaxy?
Boo.
No. The galaxy wouldn't want him.
27
27 hits.
for 13 magical stuff.
For 13 grand total. Okay.
Shoot him again.
Shoot him again.
Oop. I don't know what's gonna make it. 16.
16. 16, AC 16?
Yes.
Oh, no, bounces off his armor. All right. Anything else? You have a bonus action. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, because your puppy is about to probably draw a bunch of aggro.
Alright, so I might as well just use my bonus action to have him attack.
Okay. Force empowered rend.
Chomp chomp, chewy chomp.
I'm gonna roll at +9. That will be 8 +1. Critical!
Critical!
Yay!
So 3 plus
Is that with your Mets roleplay die?
4. 4 total plus another 4, so 8.
Nice.
So, takes an additional 8
Yes, that was on my.
magical damage.
Awesome.
That was a critical on the
8 force damage.
Knights of Roleplay.
Nice.
Okay. Dirkris.
You see her put her head in the next hole, her butt sticking out a little.
Okay. You do have movement if you want to head down there.
I'll check it out.
Okay, you start heading down the far tunnel, and you're still in the crawl space by the end of your move. But it goes down a short way and turns to the left.
To the left, to the left. Okay.
Okay. GH98.
Autonomous weapon flies over there,
Thomas Weapon flies over there.
attacks the golem,
Attacks the golem.
or Tomb Guardian, whatever.
Second verse, same as first.
AC 20
AC 20 hits
for 9 force.
for 9 force damage. Okay,
That's turn.
that's turn. He's gonna stand there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to go over and engage that thing.
It is now the Tomb Guardian's turn.
He jumps.
He jumps.
He misses.
No.
Fang casts Featherfall on him.
I think
Tomb Guardian do?
He's going to go turn the fan on, is what I think. But
No, they're not that smart. No. What he's going to do is he is focused on his target. So he's going to jump down to the bottom of the pit.
Oh, heck no.
Whoa.
You're gonna get there before me.
He is.
Does it do a superhero landing?
It doesn't have the knees for it.
he just barrels into the.
So you two.
Kalana's like, I'm
He
safe.
goes flying.
Like Pacific Rim.
So he sees Kalana go floating down. and he steps over the edge of the balcony, falls down with a loud boom. Durkis, make a perception check.
Still here.
Your new god just took them right out of the mix.
Since you got 9 now, you're useless.
I could have just stayed home tonight.
That sure has gone totally sideways.
This is a really, really dusty hallway.
But he is. Let's
Get
see.
made in this place.
Let's see. How long has it been? 60 feet?
Someone needs to drop me a rope.
Sad part is the ropes are only 50 feet long.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I will say,
Just short.
since it's almost your turn, he is within reach of you. So that was his movement.
He's taking a swipe as he's falling. That's cool.
Oh boy.
So
That's
That's
pretty
not
epic.
friendly.
you hear him growl, "Pinata."
He is so screwed.
Rears back and takes a swing at your feather falling form.
I think it's on the
goodness.
ground, Brian, and she's coming within range, and it's
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
hitting her like she's a pinata. Right now.
Does that mean he's gonna like hit her off into the?
He's probably going to render her unconscious before she hits
AC
the ground.
22.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Let's see, for 12 bludgeoning and
Does Featherfall negate?
10 piercing.
Eeh,
So
that's
22
no good.
damage.
That's not good at all. Guys, we're in trouble.
Second,
I mean, considering how much damage you would have taken if you just fell.
second swing.
Oh, he was going to follow me no matter what. I was going to be screwed either way, so I'm probably dead.
AC 21.
Yeah, that'll hit. She is going to side point reduce the damage from that. I think that's the only one that she can actually do. On
Okay.
herself, let me just double check. Because I can't intercept for myself. I can't. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not a critical, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, when you or yourself take. Okay, so I can use my reaction to expend one energy die and reduce the damage taken by. So. Yeah, I mean, actually, roll the damage, and then I'm going to, because I don't have to choose to use that ability until I take damage.
Until you take damage?
Yeah.
25 total damage.
Yeah, we're gonna roll that die.
Okay.
Jeez, we're in big trouble, guys. Well, let's roll the pretty dice that my hubby gave me. She reduces 6 points of damage.
Okay, so,
So
19 total.
19. She is standing.
She's still standing.
Barely.
Oh, Mayak, you just saw the Tomb Guardian jump down after Kalana.
Do I have the supreme one? I do have healing potions.
I have the supreme
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
one. You guys should not have let me have stuff.
Well, you were the leader.
Well, you were reasonably that the tank would still be awake when the rest of us were not. It was
Yeah.
a strategic decision.
I'm thinking Mayak would just probably jump down there.
Do it.
I think he would jump.
Be bold.
Would jump? Okay, be bold.
Superhero landing.
I do have very good athletics.
Well, you're gonna take the damage. That's. I don't know if there's a way for you to
Yeah, there's
reduce
no way
it
to
because
soak
you're.
all damage, I don't think.
Let's see. Well, 60 feet is 6d6 damage. Okay. So you jump, and
Yeah, if you hadn't done it,
that's a lot of 5s and 6s.
Yeah, because you fallen.
Let's see.
He's after a
That's
fire. That's what we did.
10, 22, 4d6. That is 28 bludgeoning damage you take as you land and you fall prone.
All right, I'm still up.
Well, technically you're on your back.
Well, but I'm still alive.
Yeah.
So you can get up and have 15 feet of movement there if you want it, or you still have your action because that was just movement.
Yep.
Let's see. I guess I try to stand up.
Okay, that's half your movement. Stand up.
And I ready for the guardian.
I need more specific than that.
I mean,
How far are you
Did you
from
land
him?
next to him?
No,
You
where he
guys are
is.
still like
you are
80 feet from them.
You are currently.
I think I jumped down after him. I don't
Yeah.
know where he was in terms of his
You could
fall.
probably move closer.
You are currently 60 feet away from him.
Yeah, you can probably move 15 feet closer, and you might be able to do like a ranged attack or spell or something. That's about what you got.
No,
Yeah.
I have no
Well,
spells.
it's range. Oh, none of your cantrips are ranged.
Basically
that's
a
right.
fighter right now.
Is there mold involved with it?
There is not.
Okay.
I can't cast that
He
until
told
it's
us it
5
was just
feet
rocks and dirt
Yeah.
from where he is.
Okay.
and a wet, dead tiefling.
But you could still move closer.
Yeah.
So.
So I used that to move closer.
So
And you could dash because
What's
you're not going to
what's
take
your
an action.
what's your movement?
40.
Okay, so you can move.
30, I'm sorry.
30. So you can move another 15 with your normal movement. Well, I say 10 because it cost you 5 to jump off.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with your action?
If you dash, you can do another 30.
Then
Yeah.
I'll dash to get close.
Okay, so you grand total of 40 feet closer, so you're still 20 feet away.
But it's closer.
That's
Yeah.
something, because he's probably going to beat her unconscious on his next turn. She doesn't have a lot of good answers right now.
Okay. Well, you have an opportunity to try.
What do I want to do?
Disengage and run.
I am lucky by one.
Yeah. And she has spell
what
slots
kind of
left
armor
for
you
cure
wearing?
wounds, but it ain't going to be enough to make a difference.
Are you wearing plate?
I'm just thinking out loud
Probably.
here.
Just seeing that clang on the ground. Kaboom!
Did I hear that?
That's what the perception check was for.
There was another
hear
person
him?
who just made a kaboom.
It'll be a harder one, but sure, go ahead and make a check.
Higher DC for it.
My non-Superman.
He is wearing
based
metal.
fall.
Is he wearing metal?
Yes.
Right now.
That's I'm wearing heavy armor.
13.
Not quite good enough.
Maybe if you weren't humming
She
a
picks
tune
up her
while
head
you're...
and goes,
You're kind of far down the tunnel, so
was that a bug? Did I hear something? Nah.
Did she try to hurt him or not? She just tried to get away. So Mayok's only 20 feet away now?
yeah, it's 20 feet away.
Yeah, she's still pretty strategic, so she is going to disengage.
Disengage.
Run away!
Run away.
And she is going to bolt over and like basically get directly behind Mayok. She is going to put Mayok between herself and the big nasty heavy dude.
Okay, so yours directly behind Mayo.
Yes.
Okay.
Very hero-looking.
Yeah. I mean,
That's where she cast it.
It's a good.
She
it's
also
a good. It's a
knows
good.
she's a
It's a good
healer.
plan, though.
she's a healer, so she's trying not to be rendered unconscious. She really
It's
is.
just a good plan.
Hey, you have lost visual on your target.
Yeah, dang it, Jesus.
Has he?
Good.
No, because he's got a
Because there's a
glowing
light
shield.
source 20 feet away from him.
It's like glowing
I mean-
shield right on her.
Yeah, Mayok's right next to me. With a glowing
With
shield.
the glowing shield, which
Yeah.
is a 20-foot bright
Yeah.
24 dim.
and 20.
60-foot.
Yeah, 20 foot
dark
right,
vision,
20 foot
and
down.
I'm 70 feet up, correct? Because of 10 feet up.
Yeah, but you have dark vision.
60 plus 10. Yeah, you are indeed 70 feet up. Well, the dark vision doesn't really help much.
Yeah,
with
the
this
question
when
is
there's a
are
light
you going to
source
roll the glowy light like you rolled it all the way across the room?
All right,
That's the
you can
question.
see something then.
Yeah.
I mean, in the
You,
pitch,
you can distinguish
Yeah.
shapes.
in the pitch black woods at night, if you're standing out there with,
I
with,
can
with like a
distinguish.
lantern,
200 feet away
Yeah.
with a lantern. Yeah,
I can
someone
see you.
You can see the
Yes,
lantern, but you
there's
can't see what's
not
around the
detail.
lantern.
Fair.
Yeah, you can't see
Hey,
first.
you still
But you
have
can
a
s-
loose end of the rope.
That's true.
You could do a.
You could
a
Tarzan
flying-
swing! Oh!
attempt to fall down more safely.
If you wish to attempt to climb, there is a DC for that as well.
You said I can make out shapes, correct?
You can make out. You can
Can I make out the
shapes.
shape of a Tomb Guardian?
You can make out the shape of a Tomb Guardian. A shot would be a disadvantage.
You saw Kalana jump, fall.
I'm gonna
You
do
saw
that.
him jump.
I'm just gonna shoot at the Tomb Guardian.
Okay.
Ooh, cool. 23.
A disadvantage. Wow.
Yeah, well, my to hit is 12.
Your to hit was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not so good.
Hashtag Archer.
No, my
your bonus.
my
Plus.
attack bonus.
Your attack bonus.
He
is 12.
basically
Okay.
has to roll like a 5 to miss those things.
Yeah, you zero in on that guy and you land a hit.
Archery is an awesome fighting style.
12 magical damage.
Oh, magical damage. Okay,
Shoot him again.
shoot him again.
Shoot him up. At least you left the puppy alone.
Oop, that one's gonna miss. Second shot misses.
Second shot misses. Okay.
You worked on the other ceiling with Archer.
No, this was Aria's
Dirkus.
dress.
Yes.
I'm not going to give you the full description, but you do come to the end of this of the air vent, and you find yourself in a long hallway that is wet. There's there's puddles of water all over the floor, and murals of various humanoid animals along the walls, holding weapons, and a strange shimmering curtain of water at the north end, up to the right, that beyond which you can see what looks like a mirror image of your current hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna go back into the crawl space and start heading back.
Okay, it will take you 2 rounds to get back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay, 40 feet of movement. It would take you longer if you weren't so mobile.
Will it take me 2 rounds if I'm like trying to dash through, or can I not dash where I'm crawling?
I mean, you're
Well,
small, right?
you're
Yeah.
small in a small space, so you're not squeezing, so you can dash.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say I'm dashing this whole. Well, no. I don't know there's anything happening.
That's true.
Oh, guess I'll go home.
So
Guess I'll
I'm
go back.
Sauntering.
Kind of tired. Guess I'll go
I'm
back
envisioning
now.
the squirrel from Ice Age when it gets hopped up on caffeine, and it's just.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't reasonably think that Dirkus would feel the need to dash.
Okay. That's entirely fair. So yeah, it'll take you 2 rounds to get back to the statue. Tomb Guardian advances, stands next to Mayok, and swings on Kalana.
That's fun.
It smells blood.
Wow.
He's bloody too.
Yeah, well, it smells more blood from Kalana.
Kalana's cleric.
I think that's sexist.
So you two are bloodied and you're bloody?
Yeah, most half the party's bloody.
Yeah, we're not in good shape.
You're not bloody.
You healed me real good.
Attack number 1. You're out. Oh, that was a 9. I didn't fudge that one. It's AC 16.
Meets beats.
Meets beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it more than 2 points of damage?
There's a grand total of 13 damage.
Yeah, she will have.
Okay. He's going to swing again
That's fine.
Oh no!
On her?
on her.
There's nothing like it.
And he crits.
Oh!
No, he doesn't.
That's 2 death fails?
You can't use that.
Oh
if
wait,
you're
I'm conscious. Never mind.
So that is a critical hit. That
I am
is 2 death
so
fails.
screwed.
2 death save failures.
Mayak, you have 1 turn to wake me up.
And for the record, I just critted on the Knights of Roleplay die.
Well, there we go.
That's like
No fun for DMs and players.
that's like 5
That's 4
criticals.
out of 6 of us that have critted on it.
Yeah, I think it's a total of 5 crits.
It's very fortunate that you have the next turn, because then I would be next and I'd be dead.
Yep, Mayok, it is indeed your turn.
Oh boy.
How
You
much
could
lay on
roll a crit
hands?
and be up with 1 hit point on your.
Well, I wouldn't be rolling.
Oh, that's right.
And a 15 or lower fails.
If John
In this
rolls with
dungeon,
it,
a 15 or less
Oh,
is a failure.
I forgot that.
So I guess I'm going to give her.
Do you have like a really big healing potion, or is the lay on hands the best you have right now?
Well, I have a big healing potion, but you're not conscious. So.
Yes, but you can feed her the
You can
potion.
still do
feed
that.
it-
You
I'm
can,
not
feed
dead.
you can feed an
Yeah.
unconscious person a potion.
Well, how big is the potion that you have?
It's a greater potion of healing.
Which is 2d8.
4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's 6 of one, half a dozen of another versus your 15 points of lay on hands. So it's up to you, man.
4d4. 15 points of probably.
Most likely.
44 plus 4 averages,
About 12.
around, 12 or 13.
Yeah, so I have 15. I can give you.
Lay on hands.
So,
Okay.
do that. Right. Yep. Great.
Okay.
Has it been an hour since our last room?
John?
Has it been an hour since our last room?
What do you mean last room?
Since we were in the encounter with the clay golem?
Considering that you went all the way down to the other one and then spent time, I'm going to say, yeah, it was another.
Okay.
Since the clay golem.
So that was my action, I assume. I can't.
That is your action, yes. It's use item action.
So you laid on hands,
Or
Kalana.
actually, no, you laid on hands. I don't know, is you lay on hands an action or a bonus action? Maybe in your description.
Don't say it in your future screen.
Pretty sure it's action.
Pretty sure it's an action.
As an action.
As an action, then yes.
All right, so then that's it for me.
Okay. No, Kalani, you're awake. You're on your butt. What are you going to do?
And a cute butt it is.
She's in so much trouble. I mean, she's realizing that there's no point in running away because he's just coming after her and it doesn't matter. So she is going to Sacred Flame his jerky butt.
Okay, and that's a saving throw?
Yes, it is. It is a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw. That it makes with advantage.
Oh, that's fun.
16.
Makes it. Oh, worth a try.
Okay.
And then, let's see here. He's adjacent to her, so there's nowhere that she can go. Yeah. Does she have anything she can do with bonus action? Let's check that. She's gonna recover a psionic energy die, not that it makes. If there's anything else down there she can use.
Push him away with your psionic though?
No, because he wouldn't be a willing creature. Like, the only other thing I've thought about cheesing is, like, if she moves a weapon that she's holding on to or something, or if she got to Hergot's body and climbed on top of it and moved it 30 feet, but the problem is she can only move 30 feet, and I don't know what the ruling is. Does it stay there, or does it drop if it can drop, right? So, I don't
It
think
would prob-
she can
I mean,
do...
if at the end of its movement, it'd probably drop.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a rope hanging down, she could probably telekinesis herself 30 feet up and grab onto the rope, right? But it's about holding onto something and moving the something, right? So yeah, she's going to recover a psionic energy die because that's something she can do with a bonus action. Otherwise, she's just going to stay where she is next to Mayok,
Okay.
who's keeping her alive desperately at this moment. She is going to. Going to try just like, screaming like, "Darkness, we need help, Dad!" Like at the top, as loud as she can.
Okay.
Absolutely as loud as she doesn't care. We've drawn enough out at this point.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
it finally calls out for Dirkris.
Yeah.
If he, have you taken your action?
Yes, she tried to hit him with the cantrip.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the cantrip. Okay. Okay then. Next round.
Did I get skipped that round? Did I get skipped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
Kalana.
That's where Dirkris went.
Yeah, I think you
no,
did.
you.
Didn't do anything.
He didn't get to move his spiritual weapon or anything. You are correct. He did get skipped.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been waiting for my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, then sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
That's
so
on me.
distracted
Go
by
ahead.
me.
Yeah, that you went straight to the Guardian.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah. It's this is supposed to help.
It's all
This is supposed
good.
to help keep me from doing that.
It only depends
is
on
to-
how squirrely the individual is, and I empathize with that big time.
Is
Call him Squirrel.
you said it's 60 feet down to the floor, right?
Yes.
Does that include where Fang is?
No.
Oh, sorry, AA. Sorry.
AA
is
70 feet up.
Is 70 feet up because he's up in the
crawl space.
The crawl space. The crawl space
70
is 10
feet
feet
up.
up.
Okay. All right. You two are bloodied. Okay. So, you know, at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, when they're on the sail barge, and it's like blowing up, and R2 pushes C-3PO off the sail barge.
Yep.
That's what I do off the platform.
You just
Clang.
Those heels would have been nice to have last round.
okay. So you see 3PO off the deck down to the floor. And you take 5, 10, 15, 25 bludgeoning damage.
How much? 25?
25 bludgeoning damage,
been
and you fall prone.
worse. But you're rocket boots
You are
engaged.
currently, that places you currently 5,
It should be where Mayok and Kalana are, right?
Approximately.
55 feet away from. Wait,
You were still on the second
Because you were on the second platform.
I was on the platform that he was on, and he
Yeah.
dropped.
And he was on the second
He
platform.
spent
Dropped,
a
and
round
then he
dashing
spent
to
a
get
round
within
dashing.
20 feet of me.
Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah.
Basically, you
So
can
you
get
were-
up, and if you move and dash, you will be up to us. But you won't be able to
I'm
do...
sorry. So how far away?
She is correct. If you move and dash, you will be up to
You
us
are
because-
45
how
feet
far
away.
away? I'm 45
feet. If you have 30-foot movement, you're 45 feet away from us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because
Yeah.
I forgot because they did
How-
move forward.
how far am I away from them
give me
right
a,
now?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got to calculate at this.
Yeah.
Let the DM
Actually,
answer the
40
question.
feet.
Okay, because you did move forward 20 feet. That will put you. Uh, 35 feet.
35 feet. Okay. So this little disc pops off my chest and goes flying out, basically to get in the center of all of us that are down here,
Okay.
down on the ground, and emits this healing energy. So I use mass repair wounds,
Okay.
which I can't get AA in, unfortunately. But I do that. So, oh, that's pretty good. 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, plus another 7 is 29. So I heal the three of us for 29.
Nice.
So I'm back up. I'm back up to full.
Okay. It's a good thing I didn't have to. Good thing that Kalana didn't die, because then I would have had to we'd have to roll all that back. That would have been like.
Yeah, I mean, she might not have been knocked unconscious if that had been on board before.
Right.
But yeah,
That's the only thing.
All right, so I'm back up to full, and I do move like 15 feet
Okay.
closer to him.
Okay. Okay, now round 3. AA. No? Okay. All right. Then we're going to have to chop this fight in half here. And
Too soon, man.
Kalana's demise.
a cliffhanger.
hanging a bit of a cliffhanger here.
I see what you did there.
Cliffhanger. Okay. All right, so
What's he talking about? There's nothing going on.
when we pick up
Kalana
next
finally
time,
screamed for you.
we'll see if people manage to survive this rather.
Kate might finally
Spontaneous
turn
encounter.
over characters again.
All right, so let's say goodnight to the listeners.
Good night.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.